So I have to just say this as quickly as I can, because I know time and attention and interest can sometimes run short when you're talking about things in the realm of academia. But if any of my fellow academics are in the chat, please, I need you to comment and interact with me on this. And I think that's what I'm going to be calling the individuals that are subscribing to my community, the academics, because there is something to be said about being academic and intellectually astute, and not in a pseudo, I'm trying to be smart to make somebody else feel inferior type of way, but actually somebody who has had an interest in a particular subject area and has dedicated their time and their effort, their skill set to a profession that was definitely not one that you selected to get rich quick, but it's because you wanted to impact the culture and the infrastructure that is in our society, to cultivate and to lead individuals and young minds to be divergent thinkers, to lead and propel this country forward generation after generation. That's what I'm talking about, and that's who I'm talking to. So my academics, my intellectuals, let me know where you are in the chat, because I need you to weigh in, and I am so enjoying interacting with you. Thank you for doing this for me. Click like, share, subscribe, get in the comments so I can get to know you and we can get to know one another and have some great discourse around honorary doctorate degrees. Now, I am a degree carrying person who has a doctorate in educational leadership with a minor concentration in urban education. And I have 25 years of experience, 10 years as a classroom instructor, English language arts and United States history and world geography. Additionally, I served as a college professor, adjunct professor with 2 or 3 different institutions over the course of my 25 years. And now I am formally a seated principal of 6.5 years and a director of innovation in South Florida, going into my 4th year. So with that said, I have dedicated my life to public school education after leaving the federal government. So there's not a fight I have not broken up. There's not a paper that I have not graded. There's not a class I have not matriculated through and earned the credits for to graduate. And I did that with my whole heart because I come from a family of educators. I'm a 3rd generation educator. So let's get into it. So with that said, honorary doctorate degrees are one of the highest honors you can receive in the realm of academia. The reason why I say this is there is space and opportunity for individuals who have a tremendous body of work to be recognized for their contributions on the culture. Now, as it stands, there are several individuals that I have in my notes that are stars who have received honorary doctorate degrees. Check the pedigree, like it or not. Ben Affleck, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, the series, John Legend, Michelle Obama, Muhammad Ali, Celine Dion, John Bon Jovi, Lionel Richie, Angela Bassett, who else? Stevie Wonder, Oprah Winfrey,
Queen Aretha Franklin.
Let me say that more properly. Aretha Franklin, Meryl Streep, Denzel Washington, Kerry Washington. And I'm going to leave it right there. All of the individuals that I mentioned are well established within their careers and have on some level or another studied at an institution to be recognized for what they have done beyond that institution to receive an honorary doctorate degree. One of the other individuals that I did not mention, but I will throw in right now, is Missy Elliott. There's no explanation needed for that, right? Missy Elliott. So as it relates to the individuals who have received honorary doctorates on my list, as per People magazine, many of the people that have received a musical degree, honorary degree from the Berklee University School of Music, have matriculated at another university. But in Missy Elliott's case and a few others, they never went to school. But their volume and catalog of work is so huge that the institutions that are musically equipped and qualified and accredited to give someone a degree of any nature based on the caliber of the work have certified and codified these individuals of worthy contenders to receive that honor because they've done the work, i.e. they've done the work. Additionally, Angela Bassett went to Yale. Denzel Washington. I don't know if he finished.
Denzel
Went to
Washington
Yale.
went to Fordham University, graduated in 1977.
Kerry Washington, George Washington University, degreed, and then received an honorary. What happens oftentimes, and one of the actresses in the list that I mentioned, Jennifer Garner, she received an honorary doctorate from Denson University, where she graduated from in 2019. I'm sorry, she graduated in 1994. She delivered the school's commencement speech, and that's when she was honored with the honorary doctorate from Denson University, her alma mater. That's traditionally, in some cases, how that works. Hillary Clinton deserves no other, she doesn't need anything else to be said about. She's Hillary Clinton. She received an honorary Doctor of Civil Law degree from the University of Oxford. She already had her JD. So hence why getting an honorary doctorate in civil law is right in alignment with the work and the volume that she has done over the years as a politician. Additionally, who else can I mention here? Oprah. Do I need to say anything else? And you can say what you want to about Oprah, but she was a trailblazer in the media space. Meryl Streep, she received an honorary doctorate from Dartmouth, Princeton, Harvard, and Indiana University. So we're not talking about Muhammad Ali, also received an honorary doctorate from Mount Ida College and Columbia University and Muhlenberg College and Princeton University. So I've made my point. It is simply this, people. I know that stardom and celebrity has changed over the last 15, 20 years. And I understand that if you have 1 million on TikTok, 1 million on IG, you go viral and all this other type of stuff, that you are considered a star in the pop culture because you have followers. So the definition of what is a star and being noteworthy, depending on the genre that you follow and plug into, is different. And I understand that times have changed. The blueprint has changed. But what we're not going to do is make a mockery of those who have gone to school, studied and matriculated, and are doing the work. No disrespect to Sheree, T.I., or any of the other individuals that have gotten honorary doctorate degrees from these institutions that may or may not be accredited. Everybody deserves their flowers and their roses. But what we are not going to do is act like it destroys and nullifies the process for those of us who have been in these streets, really putting our best foot forward, not for the fame, not for the reach, not for the glory, but for the culture of educating our nation's finest to their next level. And again, I don't have an issue with anyone receiving an honorary doctorate based on the merit and the caliber of their pedigree and their work. I may not agree with what that caliber, standard, subject matter may be. I may not rock with the institution because I can't tell who to give anyone a blessing to. I cannot and I will not. But what I am tired of as an educator is individuals feeling as though the math is just not mathing. That's it. It's just not mathing. It is disrespectful. There are too many educators out here spending their money on children, going to school, in debt. Thank God for debt cancellation from the Biden administration. For those of us who have been public servants for real out here, thank God. I don't have a problem with someone being honored or recognized, but the names of the individuals that I dropped, Missy Elliott needs no explanation why she deserves an honorary doctorate from the Berkeley University School of Music. No explanation needed. Angela Bassett, no explanation needed. Denzel Washington, no explanation needed. There's just Meryl Streep, no explanation needed. Hillary Clinton, none. Those individuals are deserving based on the volume of work and their impact on the culture and what they have shifted, deserve an honorary doctorate. And if Compton University or Compton College, where Kendrick Lamar just dropped the commencement address or a portion of the program at Compton College, they need to be putting an honorary doctorate on him because he's a Pulitzer Prize winning rap artist, the first to do it, the only one to have done it. That is what's worthy of a doctorate, an honorary doctorate, if you have not matriculated through a program. That's the difference. I don't know when the standard left, but it is gone in the wind. It is twirling in the wind, like, unfortunately, Kenya has had to twirl off of the Housewives of Atlanta. Unfortunately, I don't know what is going on with the standard. There is no standard. And there is a standard in education, and we have been fighting. Those of us who are in this fight, we have been fighting to get the standard back. And things like this are fodder for the work of those who are really doing this thing. But again, anyone that gets recognized, and if that helps to boost them, their spirit, for them to do more to impact the culture, because I'm not saying that T.I. hasn't impacted the culture. He has. He most definitely has. Sheree Whitfield in the reality TV space, she, you know, it can't be an honorary doctorate for business. I can't even mention the other individuals' names because I don't even know their names. When I saw some people doing some commentary on them, I can't even get into it because I'm not trying to insult anybody. What God has for you is for you. But there's also something that I want to drop, and I'm going to wrap this up. And I hope you all watch this. Click like, click share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. When the Bible talks about study to show yourself approved unto God so you can rightly divide the word of truth, key word is study to show yourself approved so that you can rightly divide, keyword, truth. The truth of the matter is, there's nothing wrong with being an academic. There's nothing wrong with being intellectual. There's nothing wrong with study. And you don't have to study in an institution in order to be honored with an honorary doctorate. But you do have to study. People, my people, it's your girl, Dr.SheCole here, matriculated and certified, bringing you a quick nugget on the honorary doctorate conversation. And I celebrate those people. There is no hate involved, but we need to put some more respect on educators in this country. Take care.